My child, come close now, closer than you have come in a long time, for today I am asking you for something sacred, something tender, something holy that few ever allow me to enter. I am asking for a heart-to-heart with you, not the version of you the world sees, not the version you force yourself to be, but the real you, the one who aches in silence, the one who questions quietly, the one who is tired of pretending to be strong, the one who has been holding on by threads invisible to others but clear to me, the one whose tears I have counted, whose sighs I have interpreted, whose unspoken prayers I have never ignored. So come into my presence now without fear, without shame, without the weight of who you think you must be, for I want the you that trembles, the you that doubts, the you that hopes but sometimes collapses under the weight of delayed answers, the you that stands between faith and exhaustion. And I say to you, my beloved child, I am here now and I am not leaving you, for this moment is divine, this moment is intentional, this moment is the beginning of a holy exchange that will shift the very atmosphere around your soul. I have seen you holding things inside, things you didn't know how to speak, things you believed no one would understand, things you feared would make others see you differently, and so you locked them inside chambers of your heart, believing the silence would protect you, but silence turned into heaviness, heaviness turned into numbness, and numbness turned into distance. Not distance from others alone, but distance from yourself, and distance from me, and that is why today I call you gently, lovingly, firmly, my child, come and let me sit with you in the spaces you hide. For I am not afraid of your shadows, I am not disappointed in your weaknesses, I am not angry with your questions, I am not shocked by your struggles, and I do not recoil when you tell me the truth. I am the one who created your heart, and I alone can carry the things your heart cannot continue carrying alone. Beloved, do not mistake my silence for absence, for in every moment you thought I was far, I was closer than the breath in your lungs, listening to every trembling whisper, watching the war between your hope and your reality, and feeling the sorrow that pressed against your chest when life felt too heavy. But today I reach into your spirit with a love so precise that it targets wounds you buried years ago, wounds you forgot you had, wounds you learned to ignore because healing seemed impossible, or too painful to pursue. But I, the Lord your God, am the healer of hidden places, the restorer of forgotten fragments, the lifter of burdens you stopped acknowledging. And today I say, my child, let your heart speak to me, for I am here not to judge but to restore, not to condemn but to renew, not to shame but to cleanse, not to expose you but to free you. You have been walking through a season that feels like contradiction, where your faith says one thing but your life shows another, where your prayers are sincere but your circumstances resist change, where you believe my promises yet feel stuck between almost and not yet. And I know that waiting has worn you down, that spiritual warfare has drained you, that the storms have lasted longer than you expected, and that your spirit has sometimes whispered, Lord, how much more can I take? My child, I heard that whisper, and it did not offend me, it moved me, it drew me closer, for I do not expect you to pretend strength you do not have, I expect you to lean on the strength that I am. Listen now, beloved, for I am speaking not to your ears alone but to the depths of your spirit. You are not weak, you are weary. You are not faithless, you are battle-tired. You are not lost, you are being reshaped. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared. You are not broken beyond repair. You are mid-healing, mid-becoming, mid-awakening. And that is why today I call you gently. Can we have a heart-to-heart? A moment where you stop pretending everything is fine. A moment where you stop being strong for everyone else. A moment where you stop suppressing what hurts just to survive. A moment where you allow me into the rooms you locked long ago. A moment where you let me remind you who you truly are. For you, my child, are chosen. You are destined. You are marked with purpose. You are not wandering without direction. You are being led even when you cannot see the path. You are not overlooked. Heaven has been discussing your future long before the world ever questioned your worth. You are not failing, you are being refined. You are not rejected, you are being redirected. You are not behind, you are right on time, my time. There were moments you told yourself, maybe I'm just not good enough, maybe I wasn't meant for more, maybe God changed his mind about me. But beloved, listen to me, I have never changed my mind about you, for my plans are woven into the eternal tapestry of your existence, and nothing, not delay, not failure, not sin, not fear, not human opinion, not spiritual attack, can cancel what I have ordained for you. And though the enemy has whispered lies into your spirit, though he has tried to convince you that you are alone, though he has tried to corrupt your identity, though he has tried to derail your destiny, he has failed, for you are still here, still breathing, still standing, still hoping, and your survival is proof of my hand upon you. My child, you have fought battles you never told anyone about. You have carried weights no one recognized. You faced storms that would have destroyed others. You endured seasons that felt like wilderness after wilderness. And yet your heart, fragile, trembling, exhausted, continued to reach for me in the darkness, and that reaching, that small flicker of faith, that mustard seed hope, that is why heaven is moving for you now. But before I release the next chapter, before I open the next door, before I elevate you into what I promised, I am inviting you into this sacred heart-to-heart conversation because there are pieces of you that must heal, wounds that must close, burdens that must be lifted, lies that must break, and strength that must be restored. For I cannot take you into your destiny carrying the things that were meant to be released in this season. And so, beloved, open your heart wide and hear me. I am about to restore what life tried to steal from you. I am about to breathe life into the places that feel numb. I am about to awaken gifts that have been asleep inside you. I am about to break chains you didn't realize were still attached. I am about to heal layers of you that even you forgot existed. I am about to settle battles that have raged inside your spirit for years. But for now, listen, breathe, let me speak, let me pour, let me reach, let me cleanse, let me hold you in this holy moment that is rewriting your spiritual future. My child, now that you are here with me in this quiet sacred moment, let me take you deeper into the truth you have been afraid to face, the truth that you have tried to silence beneath busyness, beneath responsibilities, beneath survival mode, for I know that you have spent years learning how to keep moving even when breaking, how to keep smiling even when hurting, how to keep giving even when empty, how to keep showing up even when you felt invisible, and while I honor the resilience that kept you alive, I also see the exhaustion beneath it, the longing you carry for a rest that reaches your soul and not just your body, the desire for a peace that doesn't depend on circumstances, the yearning for someone to finally understand you without requiring you to explain everything, and so I stretch my hands toward you now, not demanding, not correcting, not lecturing but inviting you to rest the weight of every hidden ache into my presence. Beloved, you have been walking with a strength that did not come from comfort, but from necessity, a strength forged in seasons where you had no one else to rely on, where you learned to wipe your own tears because no one noticed them, where you learned to trust me because people proved unpredictable, inconsistent, or temporary, and though this strength carried you through many storms, it has also made you forget that you are allowed to lean on me, that you are allowed to collapse into my arms, that you are allowed to let go of the warrior posture and simply be my child again, fragile yet held, tired yet safe, overwhelmed yet protected, uncertain yet covered by a love that never shifts. So allow me to speak into the parts of you that rarely listen, the parts that have been trained to brace for disappointment, the parts that believe blessings are for others, the parts that fear hope because hope has hurt you before, the parts that still live in memories you try to escape, the parts that whisper, maybe I don't deserve anything good. To those parts one say with holy authority and eternal tenderness, you deserve love because I made you with love. You deserve healing because I formed you for wholeness. You deserve restoration because I never designed you to live in broken pieces. You deserve my promises because they were written for you long before you ever doubted them. My child, the wounds you hide from the world are the wounds I am touching now with divine gentleness, the wounds of rejection you pretend didn't matter, the wounds of abandonment you outgrew but never healed, the wounds of promises broken by those who should have protected you, the wounds of words spoken against you that still echo in your spirit, the wounds of moments where life broke your trust, where people broke your confidence, where circumstances broke your sense of belonging, and though you tucked these things into silent corners of your memory, they shaped you, they weighed you down, they dimmed your fire, and today I am confronting not your behavior, not your mistakes, but your pain, for I am the God who heals what others overlook. Listen closely, beloved, your heart is not too complicated for me. Your emotions are not too messy for me. Your confusion does not intimidate me. Your past does not disqualify you. Your fears do not disappoint me. Your tears are not a sign of failure. They are evidence that your spirit is still alive, still sensitive, still reaching for something greater. And I am that something greater. I am the one calling you into a deeper freedom, into a deeper identity, into a deeper trust, into a deeper love that is not fragile, not conditional, not temporary, not unstable, not dependent on your perfection, for my love does not shift based on your performance. It is rooted in my nature, and my nature is eternal. My child, I know that life has been loud, that the storms have been relentless, that the voices around you have pulled your attention in every direction until your spirit felt stretched thin, but hear me now, I am silencing every storm that has tried to control you. I am quieting every voice that has spoken against your purpose. I am breaking every lie that has tangled itself around your identity. I am lifting every weight that has pressed against your chest. I am binding every spirit of fear that has whispered doom into your mind. You have been under attack not because you are weak, but because you are dangerous to darkness, because your destiny threatens the enemy, because your calling cannot be imitated, because your potential is greater than what you currently see, and the enemy tried to break you before you realized how powerful you are in me. But you survived. You endured. You persevered. And now heaven is shifting the wind in your favor. Beloved, the spiritual warfare you faced was not punishment. It was confirmation. The delays were not denials. They were protection. The waiting was not stagnation. It was preparation. The closed doors were not rejection. They were rerouting. The heartbreak was not abandonment. It was redirection toward people who will love you with purity. The confusion was not chaos. It was the dismantling of the old so the new could be built. And the heaviness you felt was not a sign that I left you. It was a sign that I was carrying you through a battle you were not equipped to fight alone. For you have been in a season where it felt like everything slowed down, where progress felt invisible, where answers felt delayed, where clarity felt distant, where purpose felt foggy. But hear me, when I slow your life down, it is never to punish you but to position you. When I quiet the noise around you, it is not to isolate you but to realign you. When I remove certain people from your path, it is not rejection but elevation. When I take you through a valley, it is not to bury you but to build you. And you are being built, brick by brick, layer by layer, moment by moment. Built for destiny, built for impact, built for authority, built for spiritual maturity, built for blessings that require depth, not just enthusiasm. My child, you often wonder why your journey has been harder than others, why you had to learn patience the painful way, why you had to grow through losses, why you had to build from nothing, why you had to walk through seasons of silence where heaven felt still. But listen closely. Those I call high, I grow deep. Those I anoint greatly, I stretch fully. Those I trust with influence, I refine thoroughly. Those I prepare for impact, I prune lovingly. You are not ordinary, and that is why your process has not been ordinary. Beloved, you carry a spiritual weight, an assignment, a destiny that requires resilience, discernment, compassion, purity, and spiritual strength. And these things are not learned in comfort. They are forged in fire, and though the fire was hot, you were never consumed because I stood with you in every flame that tried to destroy you. And I say to you now, the season of endless battles is closing. The season of heavy warfare is shifting. The season of constant testing is easing. The season of hiddenness is lifting. The season of waiting is turning. But before I take you into the fullness of what is next, before I unfold the breakthroughs that have your name on them, before I reveal the doors that are about to open, I need your heart to be fully aligned with mine. That is why I asked you today for a heart-to-heart. Because I cannot let you carry old wounds into a new season. I cannot let you drag old lies into a destiny built on truth. I cannot let you filter blessings through the lens of past betrayal. I cannot let fear contaminate the future I designed with love. And I cannot let the voice of the enemy sound louder than my voice in your spirit. So hear me, my child, you are safe now. You are seen now. You are held now. You are understood now. You are covered now. You are stepping into healing that will feel like breathing for the first time. My child, now lean in even closer, for I am taking you deeper into the places where transformation begins, the places where truth replaces fear, where healing replaces shame, where revelation replaces confusion, for I have waited for this moment with you, waited for the moment when your spirit would finally be quiet enough to hear me clearly, when your heart would finally be soft enough to receive what it once resisted, when your wounds would finally be ready to be touched, not to hurt you, but to heal you. And I say to you now, beloved, you are entering a season of awakening, an awakening of identity, an awakening of purpose, an awakening of destiny, an awakening of spiritual clarity, an awakening of courage, and an awakening of the version of you that I always intended you to become. For too long, you have lived beneath your calling, beneath your anointing, beneath your authority, beneath your spiritual stature, settling for less because you believed you were less, shrinking yourself in rooms where you were meant to stand tall, silencing your voice in places where you were meant to speak light, dimming your glow because others were uncomfortable with its brightness, carrying burdens that were never yours to carry, taking on responsibilities that drained your soul, and walking through life like a survivor but not yet understanding that I created you to be a warrior, a leader, a light carrier, a chain breaker, a vessel of power, a reflection of my strength in the earth. And now, beloved, I am calling you out of the smallness you settled into. I am calling you out of the old identity you outgrew. I am calling you out of false beliefs you absorbed from others. I am calling you out of the labels placed on you by people who never saw you through my eyes. I am calling you out of fear-based living, where you prepared for the worst because your past conditioned you to expect pain more than blessing. No more, my child. No more shrinking. No more doubting your worth. No more rehearsing old trauma. No more believing you are too broken, too late, too flawed, too complicated, too behind, too uncertain. No more carrying guilt for what was never your fault. No more internalizing the voices that said you wouldn't become anything. No more agreeing with lies spoken over your spirit during your most vulnerable seasons. For I, the Lord your God, am rewriting your identity, not based on your scars, not based on your past, not based on your mistakes, not based on your failures, but based on who you are in my eyes. Chosen, beloved, redeemed, anointed, purposeful, powerful, valued, seen, protected, destined. My child, you must understand something deeply. Your identity is not something you earn, it is something you inherit. It is not formed by the world, it is revealed by me. It is not defined by what happened to you, it is rooted in who created you. And though life tried to distort your reflection, though pain tried to convince you that you were unworthy, though people tried to make you believe their limited opinions, though the enemy tried to break your spirit with lies, none of them hold the authority to define you. Only I do, and I say to you now, you are mine. Beloved, the reason the enemy has fought you so intensely is because he saw what you could not see. He recognized the glory I placed inside you, the assignment I gave you, the purpose you were born to fulfill, and so he attacked you early, he fought you young, he targeted your heart before it could grow strong, he used people to discourage you, he used circumstances to drain you, he used disappointments to break your hope, he used fear to cage your spirit, but despite all of this, you are still here, still breathing, still standing, and that alone is evidence that my hand never left you. But now, my child, I need you to release every lie the enemy whispered into your mind, because these lies have affected how you see yourself and how you see me. So hear me gently but with authority. You are not too damaged. You are not too far gone. You are not unworthy. You are not forgotten. You are not unlovable. You are not behind. You are not a disappointment. You are not a mistake. You are not overlooked. You are growing. You are healing. You are learning. You are shedding old layers. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. This is why your journey has felt intense, because old versions of you are dying so that your true identity can rise, and transformation is not always gentle, but it is always beautiful. Beloved, hear me clearly, your waiting season has not been wasted. It has been holy ground. It has been training. It has been cleansing. It has been alignment. It has been preparation for something you cannot step into half-formed, half-healed, half-awake. You needed time to outgrow certain attachments. You needed time to recognize your worth. You needed time to strengthen your discernment. You needed time to learn my voice. You needed time to unlearn survival mode and step into destiny mode. Every delay, every closed door, every unanswered prayer, every moment of stillness had purpose woven into it, and I say to you now, you are moving into a new season where what once felt stagnant will begin to accelerate. But acceleration requires clarity, and clarity requires healing, and healing requires truth, and that is why this heart-to-heart moment is so crucial, because I am removing the fog from your spirit, the heaviness from your chest, the confusion from your mind, the residue from past seasons, and the chains from old fears. My child, let me tell you something sacred. I have forgiven you for what you still haven't forgiven yourself for. I have healed things in you that you thought were permanent. I have gone ahead of you into your future and prepared a path that leads to peace, provision, purpose, and joy. I have fought battles for you that you didn't know existed. I have blocked attacks that were designed to destroy you. I have stepped into situations on your behalf, even when you thought nothing was happening. You are not behind, you are being positioned. You are not forgotten, you are being refined. You are not stuck, you are being stabilized. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. Beloved, your story is not over, it is turning. Your life is not crumbling, it is being rebuilt. Your heart is not breaking, it is being reshaped. Your faith is not failing, it is maturing. Your destiny is not denied, it is unfolding at the perfect time. And now, I ask you gently but firmly, do you trust me enough to let go of the version of you that pain created? Do you trust me enough to step into the version of you that purpose is calling forth? Do you trust me enough to stop replaying old wounds? Do you trust me enough to let me heal what you've been afraid to touch? Do you trust me enough to let this be the season of transformation your soul has been longing for? Because you are ready, my child. More ready than you know. More strong than you realize. More chosen than you've believed. More loved than you've accepted. And this is only the beginning of what I am unfolding in your life. My child, now let me take you into the deeper truth your spirit has been craving, the truth that reveals why certain seasons felt like loneliness, why certain relationships fell apart without warning, why certain opportunities slipped from your hands even when you tried your best, why certain chapters closed in ways that left you confused, for nothing in your life has been random, nothing accidental, nothing wasted, nothing overlooked. Every detail has been woven intentionally, even the painful. Ones, even the silent ones, even the ones you did not understand in the moment, and now I am shining my light on these things so you can finally see what I have been doing behind the scenes. Beloved, there were people you wanted to keep, people you prayed would stay, people you held on to even when your hands were bleeding, but I removed them not to hurt you but to protect you, for some hearts were not pure toward you, some intentions were not aligned with your purpose, some spirits were not meant to walk with you into your next season, and though you felt abandoned, you were actually being preserved, shielded, guarded, because I saw the conversations you didn't hear, the motives you couldn't discern, the traps you were unaware of, and my love would not allow you to remain connected to anything that would drain your soul or delay your destiny. There were doors you tried to open with all your strength, doors you believed were right for you, doors you begged me to unlock, but I kept them shut because what was behind them was smaller than what I planned, temporary when I wanted to give you permanent, artificial when I designed you for authentic, shallow when I intended to bring you into depth, and you cried over closed doors that were never meant to define you, but one day you will thank me for every door I protected you from. And those seasons where you felt stuck, where progress felt invisible, where prayers seemed unanswered, where you felt like you were walking in circles, those were not seasons of stagnation but seasons of strengthening, where I was building patience in you, endurance in you, wisdom in you, character in you, spiritual awareness in you, the kind of depth that cannot be borrowed, cannot be copied, cannot be externally created, but must be formed from within. My child, the silence was not my absence, it was my strategy. For in silence you learn to detach from distractions. In silence you learned to hear the whispers of my spirit. In silence you discovered parts of yourself that noise had buried. In silence you identified wounds that needed healing. In silence you found a strength you didn't know you had. And though it felt like you were being overlooked, you were being rebuilt. Though it felt like delay, it was divine timing shaping your path. Though it felt like isolation, it was consecration. Though it felt like life slowed down, destiny was catching up to you. Beloved, you often ask me, why did it have to happen like that? So hear my answer clearly, because if it had happened the way you wanted, you would have settled for less, trusted the wrong people, moved before maturity, accepted imitation blessings, and stepped into rooms you weren't spiritually ready to steward. I care more about your long-term purpose than your short-term comfort. I care more about your spiritual foundation than temporary satisfaction. I care more about your destiny than your timeline. I care more about protecting your heart than fulfilling your impatient desires. And I care more about who you are becoming than what you are receiving. My child, listen closely, for this part is important. Everything that left your life had to leave. Everything that stayed is meant to grow. Everything that is coming is divinely appointed. Everything that hurt you is being healed. Everything that confused you is being clarified. Everything that broke you is being restored. You are stepping into a season where clarity will wash over you like sunlight breaking through a long night, where the things that never made sense will suddenly align, where the pieces you thought were lost will fit perfectly into the bigger picture, where the tears you cried privately will become testimonies lifted publicly, where the prayers you whispered in exhaustion will become the breakthroughs you walk into with joy. Beloved, I am asking you now to release the old narrative you've been holding onto. The narrative that says you are unloved, unwanted, unsupported, the narrative shaped by wounds rather than truth, shaped by rejection rather than revelation, shaped by trauma rather than destiny, for this narrative has followed you for too long, affecting how you speak, how you think, how you love, how you trust, how you walk through life. But hear me, that narrative is not yours anymore. It is not who you are. It is not your identity. It is not your truth. It is not your future. You are my child, chosen, seen, known, cherished, held, guided, strengthened, and destined for impact far beyond what you currently imagine. And now, beloved, I must tell you something that will lift a weight from your soul. You did not fail. You survived. You adapted. You endured. You grew. You overcame. And even the moments you considered your weakest were moments I considered your greatest victories, because you kept going when quitting felt easier, you kept believing when doubt screamed loudly, you kept trying when your heart was tired, and you kept seeking me even when you felt nothing. Your faith, even in its trembling, was stronger than you realized. Your obedience, even when imperfect, moved heaven. Your perseverance, even through tears, changed the trajectory of your destiny. My child, you are not who you were last year. You are not who you were last season. You have grown beyond what you give yourself credit for. And now I am positioning you for the life your soul has been preparing for. But before I bring you into it fully, I need you to accept this truth. You are worthy of what I am about to give you. Worthy of love. Worthy of peace. Worthy of breakthroughs. Worthy of new beginnings. Worthy of answered prayers. Worthy of restoration. Worthy of joy that stays. Worthy of the blessings I design with your name written on them. This next chapter requires confidence. Not the loud confidence that impresses people, but the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are mine, knowing you are chosen, knowing you are guided, knowing you are protected, knowing that every step you take is overshadowed by my presence. And I tell you with divine assurance, you will not miss what I have for you. You will not be late for your own destiny. You will not lose what I have ordained. You will not be denied what heaven has scheduled. Your story is shifting. Your atmosphere is changing. Your spirit is rising. Your purpose is awakening. And the best is not just ahead, it is close. My child, you have walked through seasons that tried to convince you that you were weak. But look at you now, still standing, still breathing, still hoping, still reaching for me. You don't even realize this yet, but you are stronger in the spirit today than you have ever been in your entire life. The storm did not reduce you. The storm refined you. The waiting did not break you. The waiting built you. The pain did not destroy you. The pain developed you. And now you are stepping into the version of yourself that I always knew was inside you. My child, listen. You didn't survive all that just to stay small. You didn't cry all those tears just to go back to who you used to be. You didn't fight all those invisible battles just to return to the same level. No, I have been growing you. I have been stretching you. I have been preparing you in ways you didn't even understand. Every time you felt alone, you were actually in spiritual training. Every time you felt delayed, you were being developed. Every time I closed a door, I was protecting you from a path that would have crushed you. You said, God, why can't I go back to how things used to be? But I say to you, because I am not taking you backward. I am taking you higher. My child, you are becoming wiser. You are becoming calmer. You are becoming deeper. You are becoming more spiritually sensitive. You are becoming more discerning. You are becoming more aware of my voice. You don't respond like you used to. You don't break like you used to. You don't panic like you used to. You don't doubt like you used to. That is growth. That is maturity. That is transformation. And I want you to hear me, this version of you, the healed you, the awakened you, the spiritually mature you, the grounded you, the resilient you, the peaceful you, the focused you. This is the version of you I am using in the next chapter. Your old self could not carry the new blessings. Your old mindset could not handle the new responsibilities. Your old environment could not contain the new anointing. Your old habits could not survive the new level. So yes, my child, I removed people. I shifted situations. I disrupted your plans. I rearranged your path, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because the you that is rising right now is a completely different person than the one who fell. You have learned how to pray with depth. You have learned how to trust me in silence. You have learned how to walk by faith when nothing made sense. You have learned how to release what hurt you. You have learned how to survive what tried to break you. And now, it is time for you to become who you truly are. Not who pain made you. Not who fear shaped you. Not who others defined you. Not who your past trapped you into being. But who I, your Father, designed you to be before the foundations of the world. Child, I made you powerful. I made you wise. I made you anointed. I made you chosen. I made you intentional. I made you with purpose. I made you with strength woven into your spirit. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not overlooked. You are rising. Exactly on time. So lift your head, my child. Straighten your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Because you are stepping into the most victorious, most aligned, most purpose-filled season of your life. And I, your God, am walking you into it, one step at a time. One breakthrough at a time. One miracle at a time. One revelation at a time. One answered prayer at a time. I am with you. I am for you. I am guiding you. And I am proud of who you are becoming. This is your transformation. This is your becoming. This is your rise.